This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Welcome to Pumpkins Podcast. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. I didn't come up with any more lyrics other than that. It is Friday night. I have to do this tonight because I'm not gonna have any fucking time tomorrow. Holy shit, what a week. Oh my god, I am beat to shit, dude. Long ass week at work. Fucking dude. Karen, the manager, came back. She actually came back. Sucks. It really, really sucks. But whatever, man. I just gotta deal with it. Few days out from Halloween. I hope everybody has fun. I'm gonna be working. It's alright. I don't know. I asked, the big manager, the fucking whatever, the main manager, if we're usually busy on Halloween. And she said it depends. She said it used to be, not so much in recent years, so hopefully it's fucking dead. So, just watch my daughter all day after the longest week of my life, and what sucks is my wife was supposed to be home like an hour and a half ago, but there was some random traffic in the town next to us, and she got stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half, so she just now is getting home, and I just now am able to get out of the house. Oh man, that was just like the exclamation point on a fucking crazy ass week. And I have to do it again tomorrow morning, but it's only till 2. But yeah, so I'm doing this tonight because tomorrow there's no MMA on, there's no UFC event on, but there is boxing. And it is Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. So Tyson Fury is the heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Francis Ngannou used to be the UFC heavyweight champion, so they're gonna fight in a boxing match. And it should be really fucking entertaining. Or it better be, because I dropped fucking $80 on it. That's 2 weeks in a row, man. I hate doing that. I almost said fuck it and just watched it on my cell phone, but I just really want to be able to watch it on my TV, and I have yet to find a site where I can stream it and it can look good on my TV. It's literally the only reason. I guess I could stream it through my laptop, but still, the way that it's going to show up on my TV, it's going to be like a smaller, like letterbox screen, and it's not going to be good quality. So I buy them. But whatever, it should be worth it, hopefully. So watching that tomorrow, and it's happening in Saudi Arabia. So the card starts in America at 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern time, and it'll probably go until like, I don't know, fucking 6 o'clock, something like that. So my wife will get home by 3, and yeah, so the last few hours I'll be able to just relax. Just left the house, driving. It's so dark, dude, and it's like 7 o'clock. I fucking love this shit, man. I love this. So I'm I'm driving to go get all the shit that I'll need for tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's nice to get out of the house. I was getting fucking cooped up today. So, I wanted to do a whole big episode for Halloween, but man, I am just so fucking tired. I don't know. I did want to talk a little bit about horror, though. 'Tis the season. I just want to know if anyone in the server is like a horror movie fan. If you like, horror movies and what are your favorite ones and why. Because personally, I've had a great relationship with the horror genre my whole life. Ever since I was a little kid, I don't know what it is. I've just always gravitated towards horror movies. Because I think they're the shit. I think they're the best. So like one of my favorite series is definitely, or I shouldn't say series, movie franchises would be Nightmare on Elm Street. Absolutely. My favorite slasher of all time is definitely Freddy Krueger, because I like the way that he travels through people's dreams, and that's such a unique concept that there are millions of things that you can do with it, and there have been millions of things that they've done with it. They've made like 9 or 10 movies with the guy, 9 maybe, and they also made a series back in the 80s, and it was a shitty series. It was so camp and cheesy, but it was awesome. Like, it was so bad that it was good. So, you know, other slasher films too are good though. I like Halloween. Halloween's cool. Friday the 13th is cool. Chucky is wasn't ever really a huge fan of Chucky. I don't know, dude. I'm just not. Dolls are never a thing that have scared me. Like, I get it. Like, back in the 90s, like, creepy dolls were like the thing, and then they had a resurgence with fucking Annabelle, and yeah, hey, if it works, it works, but it was never really my thing. So slasher movies, yeah. Scream was a great franchise. The original Scream. The new Screams are fucking horrible. But yeah, man. So for me, like, early in life, it started with slasher films from like the 70s and 80s and 90s, I guess. And that's sort of like that was like the basis for the type of horror that I would grow to love, which now is a lot more extreme than it was when I was a kid. Because now I have like this entire this giant box just filled with like the most fucked up horror movies you've ever heard of. You know, like crazy shit that's not even in print anymore. Movies that are like so underground and so like they have a cult fan base to the point where it's like they're out of print, and even having like the original cases for your copies, they're worth like thousands of dollars. So I own a bunch of shit like that, and like I own shit from directors that don't even direct anymore, directors that like have been shamed for like fucked up shit that they did, you know what I mean, and rightfully so. But I own shit like that, you know, like shit that you can't even get your hands on. You can't even search for it anywhere and be able to buy it at all. It's just it doesn't exist. Whoever owns it now just owns it, and that's like 95% of that box. So the reason for like the gradual, you know, I guess increasing of the gore and that type of content, for me it was just I wanted to continue seeing things that could scare me, and as you get older, obviously it's a lot harder to do that. So I just started collecting, you know, things that were a little bit more extreme than slashers, you know, but still in the realm of campiness. You know, there's the viral things like the Poughkeepsie tapes, or what's it called? That Russian one. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though. There's ones that go around the internet and you're like, oh shit, you gotta see this. It's so crazy. And then, you know, I landed there, and then I went to like real snuff videos, you know what I mean, like beheadings and shit like that. We've all seen stuff like that. But then there's like this gray area where it's a full production, and it blurs the lines of fake and real, because it's it's fake in the sense that no one's in any real danger, per se, but some of the things that the actors agree to and that the directors do are very real. So it's kind of like an in-between there. And because the movies have, like, a fleshed out plot line and, like, certain themes and special effects, like, it makes it even more hardcore, in my opinion, than just, like, any old beheading video or a stoning video, because those things you look at and you go, wow, that's fucked up and that's real shit. But with something like having a production that's meant to look real, and a lot of the things are real, and some of the things you might not know if they are real or not, and also being able to add the element of certain types of scares, I just think that medium, that horror transgressive medium, is the fucking best. It's the best way to experience horror for me now at this age. I'm not above, though, regular fucking horror movies. Like, I love basic campy shit. I'm all about it. I'm all about the whole genre. So yeah, I'll be watching a few horror movies with my wife this weekend. Nothing crazy for her. I might pull one of those out this year. I don't know, though. I've seen all my fucked up movies like so many times. I don't even really need to watch them anymore. But I might dust one off and give it a go. But probably just gonna stay campy, regular horror movies with the wife this weekend. So that'll be nice. I'm gonna pick up some candy, have a cheat day. It'll be nice. So yeah, that's pretty much my Halloween season this year. Can't really do a whole lot, but hey, that's work for you, right? Luckily for Thanksgiving, I get fucking 4 days off. I'm so excited for that, dude. I fucking need it, man. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this one up short today. I'm already at the store, and I gotta get moving, dude. So, questions. Frog, you asked me, are you artistic, or are you good at art? Yeah, in some ways, yeah. In other ways, no. Like, I write music, and I love doing that. I can write lyrics. I can write stories and poetry and stuff like that. I can do great face paint. That's something I'm really good at, which I really I do every year, and I really wanted to do it this year. But whereas costumes are permitted at my work, I don't think face paint would be, just because I'm working around food. So that sucks. But yeah, like, kind of like in certain forms of art, yeah, I am really good. But when it comes to, like, drawing, not really. I can draw clown faces, like evil clown faces. That was, like, always my thing when I was younger. I just got really, really good at drawing evil clowns. But it kind of stopped there. If I sit on a drawing for, like, a really long period of time, and I really focus and, like, pay attention to the details over, like, a super long period of time, I can make something look decent. But I'm not, like, I can't just whip something up, like good illustrators can. That's never really been my strength. Same thing with painting, like, I can paint something abstract that looks cool, but, like, anybody can, really. You could just fucking put shit on a canvas and be like, it's abstract, and people be like, oh, it's modern art. So no, but realistically, I suck at painting as well. All right, next question. I can't even remember who asked me this. Whatever. You know who you are, whoever asked me this. I said, why do people get more depressed in the fall and winter? I don't know, dude. I think that there's a whole group of people who are just full of shit when it comes to seasonal depression, and I just think they fucking want attention. Because when I worked at Starbucks, it was like literally one day somebody would be so jovial and fucking happy and great, and then literally the next day they'd be like, oh, I'm just not feeling so good today. And I'd be like, what's wrong? And they'd be like, oh, just seasonal depression kicking my ass. And I'd be like, you're so fucking full of shit, dude. You just want my fucking sympathy. You probably went to the doctors and said, oh, I think I have depression. And they said, no, you fucking don't. And now you're all like, no, but I do. I'm going to self-diagnose. And I'm going to use the season as a fucking excuse. Right? So there's a whole group of people that are like that. And it's annoying for us people who really have depression. And then there's the other group of people who aren't bullshitting, who, there's probably some form of like tragedy, some sort of trauma from that season. You know, like if you lost a kid near Christmas time, or you lost a parent, or you lost a grandparent, or something like that, or you got divorced, something like that, to where that can sort of put a damper on the holiday season for you, because it just reminds you of something negative. And then there are really people who actually have depression, who can't stand being in the dark for long periods of time. Like it makes them tired and it makes them feel distraught. So I'm not saying it's all bullshit. I'm saying maybe half of it is, but the other half is legit. You know, some people just certain environments, especially if they already have depression, are just going to exacerbate that. So, yeah, that answers your question. And last week, I made the record for longest podcast episode ever. We broke 40 minutes. I could have gone longer, too. Well, this week I am going to break another record for shortest podcast ever, because that's all I wanted to talk about, and I'm fucking tired, dude. So, that's it, man. I hope you guys all had a great week. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a good Halloween, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.